Hello students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss motion in a straight line, motion under gravity, revision practice problems part 3. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. A stone is thrown vertically up from a bridge with a velocity 3 meters per second. If it strikes the water under the bridge after 2 seconds, the bridge is at a height of, here they given g is equals to 10 meters per second. Okay, let us go to the solution. Given t, that is time 2 seconds, and they given the bridge with velocity 3 meters per second. So u is equals to 3 meters per second. We have to calculate the height of the bridge. So h is equals to half g t square minus u t. Substituting values, so half into g nothing but 10, t they given as 2 minus u into t 3 into 2. 2 gets cancels. 10 minus 6, here half g t square nothing but 2 whole square, so 2 whole square, so 2 ones, here 2 ones 2 5s, 5 into 4 20, so 20 minus 3 to the 6, so h is equals to 20 minus 6, 14 meters. Therefore, height of the bridge h is equals to 14 meters. Okay. Next, we will go to the next question. A body is thrown up with velocity u. It reaches the maximum height h. If its velocity of projection is double the maximum height it reaches is. Here we have to calculate the, when the velocity of projection is doubled, then we have to calculate the maximum height. Let us go to the solution. H is, height is directly proportional to u square. So from this relation we can written as h1 by h2 is equals to u square, u1 square by u2 square. So now substituting h1 nothing but h2 we have to calculate, and u square, u1 square they given as u, and u2 square they given as its velocity of projection is doubled, so 2u square. So h by h2 is equals to u square by 4u square. U square gets cancels. H by h2 is equals to 1 by 4. Taking cross multiplication, h2 is equals to, we are getting 4h. Okay. Therefore, h2 is equals to 4h. Now, let's go to the next question. A stone projected vertically up with velocity v from the top of a tower reaches the ground with velocity 2v. The height of the tower is, here we have to calculate the height of the tower. Let us go to the solution. Height of the tower h is equals to v square minus u square by 2g. Here they given the v as 2v, v is equals to 2v, and u is equals to v. So now substituting values, h is equals to 2v whole square minus v square by 2g. 2v square nothing but 4v square, 4v square minus v square by 2g. So 4v square minus v square, it becomes 3v square by 2g. So therefore h is equals to 3v square by 2g. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. How long does it take a brick to reach the ground if dropped from a height of 65 meters? What will be its velocity just before it reaches the ground. Here we have to calculate first time and then velocity. Okay, now let us go to the solution. Here the given h is equals to 65 meters and g 10 meters per second square. So now t is equals to root of 2h by g. So now substituting root of h nothing but 65 by 10. So t is equals to root 130 by 10. 0 0 gets cancels. T is equals to root 13, approximately 3.64 seconds. So then velocity v is equals to root of 2gh. So that is root of 2 into 10 into h they given as 65. So 10 into root 2 times 20, 20 into 65, 1300. So this approximately equal to 35.67 meters per second. So therefore velocity just before it reaches the ground v is equals to 35.67 meter per second and time t is equals to 3.64 seconds. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A stone is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 10 meters per second from the edge of a cliff 65 meters height. What will be its speed just before hitting the bottom? Now let us go to the solution. Here we have to calculate the speed. So v is equals to square root of u square plus 2gh. U they given as 10.0 meters per second and height they given as 65 meters. So substituting v is equals to root of 10 square plus 2 into 10 into 65. So v is equals to 10 square nothing but 100 plus 2 into 65 into 10, 20 into 65, that is 1300. So root of this becomes 1400, square root of 1400. This approximately we are getting 37.14 meters per second. So therefore v is equals to 37.14 meters per second. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a helicopter is ascending vertically with a speed of 8 meters per second at a height of 12 meters above the earth. A package is dropped from a window. How much time does it take for the package to reach the ground? Let us go to the solution. Here given with a speed, here the given speed u is equals to 8 meters per second and height they given as 12 meters and g is equals to 10 meters per second square. So h is equals to half gt square minus ut. Here we have to calculate the time taken. How much time does it take for the package to reach the ground? So h is equals to half gt square minus ut. Now substituting h nothing but 12, 12 is equals to half g 10 t square minus u into t, 8 into t, 2 ones 2 5s. So 12 is equals to 5t square minus 8t. So this can be written as 5t square minus 8t is equals to 8t is equals to 12 or minus 12 is equals to 0. This is the formation of ax square plus bx plus c. Now we are finding the roots by using the formula minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So minus b nothing but already minus 8 minus into minus plus or minus root b square minus 8 whole square minus 4 into a into c. okay, by 2 into a, 2 into 5. So now we are finding the roots. So that is equals to 8 plus or minus root 8 square 64 minus into minus plus 5 fours are 20, 20 into 12 240 by 2 fives are 10. Here we are getting 2.543. So the change the option D 2.543. This is the correct answer. Next we will discuss. So finding the roots, 8 plus or minus root 64 plus 240 by 2 into 5, 2 5s are 10. So 10. So the roots are 8 plus or minus root 304 by 10. So this 8 plus root 304 17.43. This is 17.43 by 10. So first 8 plus 17.43 by 10, one is one of this root, and another root is 8 minus 17.43 by 10. So if you add 8 plus 17.43, it becomes 25.43 by 10. So this is 2.543. So T is equals to, we are getting R 8 minus 17.43, we are getting minus 9.43 by 10, minus 0.943. This we are not considering, so therefore T is equals to 2.543. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A body thrown n balls per second at regular time intervals. When the first ball reaches the maximum height, he throws the second one vertically up. The maximum height reached by the each ball is. Here a body is throwing balls n balls per second. Now let us go to the solution. Here n balls per second at regular time intervals. Here the first ball reaches the maximum height, he throws the second one vertically upwards. So we have to calculate maximum height reached by the each ball, n balls per second under regular time intervals. Suppose from here to he throws vertically upwards velocity u and it reaches the maximum height. Up to this, consider this height as h. So then h is equals to u square by 2g. So it takes time taken t is equals to u by g. So for 1 second n balls. For 1 second n balls. For one ball 1 by n seconds. So similarly 1 by n is equals to u by g. So from this we are writing u is equals to g by n. U is equals to g by n. So substituting this u value in this above equation, that is h is equals to u square by 2g. So 1 by 2g into u square. U square nothing but g by n. So that is g by n whole square. So 1 by 2g into g square by n square. 1g gets cancels. So h is equals to g by 2n square. So therefore height h is equals to g by 2n square. H is equals to g by 2n square. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.